Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I've got probably some of the oldest Johnny Lightnings ever featured on the channel. So we're going to get right into them. I'm going to move these vets over here because there's a certain order that I'm going to show this stuff to you guys in. So starting off, we've got a 1970 Chevelle SS from the Muscle Cars USA series. Very, very old. Second, we've got a 1970 Dodge Super Bee, also from the Muscle Cars USA series. So both of these cars, if we take a look at the back here, let's see, where is our copyright date? I know I saw it on here. There we go. 1994. Playing Mantis, and this one as well, 1994. So those are officially the oldest cars that I've had on the channel. They're as old as me. 1994, so that makes them 27, 28 years old, 28. And then these two-pack of Corvettes, very similar to the Corvettes we found in the 11-car box set. These are part of the Classic Customs Corvette series. Excuse me, I'm all stuffed up. So two more. You've got an 82 T-Top and a 65 Mako Shark. Now, we did just see these two cars in the 11-car box set. However, they are in different colors now. So very cool stuff there. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to get these early 90s Johnny Lightnings out of the box. So let's start with this Super Bee. Honestly, I've been eyeing this thing up. Oh, okay. Well, the camera's already in position, I guess. So we'll move the lift over to here. Scoot the camera over a little bit. And we will get our 1970 Dodge Super Bee out of the box. Absolute wow. This thing is so cool. So I can't exactly get the hood to stay open, but there is our nice little chrome engine detail in there. Big worked Hemi, I imagine that is. So worked, it's sticking out of the hood there. Very cool stuff. So being that this is an early 90s guy, you can see just some of the age to it. Like the details are there, but they're not quite as, precise details. We do have Krager wheels on here. There are plastic tires and still a metal base. There's our 1970 Super Bee on there. Very cool. Still, even though, like, an early 90s Johnny Lightning compared to a new Johnny Lightning, it's not the same, but even still, the amount of detail on here is impressive. Got our little Super Bee emblem on the back there with the nice Super Bee stripe on the fender. Sorry, you'll have to excuse me, guys. I am super stuffy right now. My nose is just all sorts of clogged up. The allergies are bothering me. Really cool looking car. I absolutely love the way that looks from the front end. Really neat. You can see some of the gaps in the hood lines and the panels. The hood isn't quite as precise as, say, I don't know, a new Johnny Lightning. They're a bit more finely detailed, but even still, this thing is absolutely awesome. And to think it's from 1994, it's as old as I am. So this was, it was on the pegs when I was being born. Pretty cool stuff. So being that it's a Super Bee, a 1970 Dodge Super Bee, I imagine that it is a 426 Hemi under the hood with obviously some work done to it. Nice little spoiler on the back there. I'm not sure if that's factory. I think those spoilers might have been factory, but maybe not. Pretty basic tan interior, although you can see the shifter sticking out of the floor there. So that's pretty cool. It also does come with a little collector's coin. So there's our Johnny Lightning, number 16,138 of the Muscle Cars USA. Very cool. So I do have quite a few of those coins actually now. Got a lot of them from the Dragsters series and whatnot. Very, very cool stuff. So interestingly enough, I think the next oldest one in my collection is, or at least that is similar to these. And I say that because of this little piece here. This is only on the really, really early Johnny Lightnings. Or early 90s, I should say. I did notice it on the El Camino that I've had, that my father gave me this one. So that's quite an old one as well. So I'll bring this in for one more nice good look. Absolutely love the yellow on there. And if you look very closely, you can actually just make out on the windshield there a little rear view mirror shape detail there. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, really nice car. I like this a lot. It's heavy too. It's much heavier than the newer ones. The metal bases on the old ones are very thick. So there's another look under the hood there again. Really, really cool car. Absolutely love it. So let's take a quick look at the card. This is really nostalgic, really cool card artwork on here with the GTO. This all looks like it was hand-drawn and then, you know, printed onto the cards. Authentic muscle car paint colors plus Krager mags. So yes, we do have little tiny Krager wheels on there. They look like Kragers at least. There you go, cruising the strip. Right, 100% die-cast metal body and base. So this was kind of before they had rubber tires on them. So if we look at the back, we do have all 10 cars in several different colors. Collect all 10 of them. Got a GTO, a 65 GTO ragtop, 69 Cougar Eliminator, 69 GTO Judge, 69 Olds 442, a 70 Boss 302, 70 Chevelle SS, 70 Super B, that we have those two here today. The 70 Superbird, the 71 Hemi Cuda, and a 72 Nova SS. Very, very cool stuff. And then all these different trademarked colors. I see Plum Crazy purple, Daytona yellow, Sublime, Grabber blue, Quicksilver, Rally green. Yeah, a lot of cool colors, a lot of classic colors in there. And then this is the Johnny Lightning. Oh, this is before even... This was before the Johnny Lightning Collectors Club. So this is just when you could get the hat and the shirt. They didn't even have the Collectors Club back then. Wow. Very interesting stuff. Very, very cool. Very nostalgic. Remember being a kid in the 90s and going to toy stores and stuff and seeing all the cool stuff on the shelves. So next, we will get into our 1970 Chevelle SS, and we have an upset doggo. What's the matter, bud? Huh? Oh, we want attention. Alright, so here is our 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS, also from 1994, very early 90s casting here. We do have the hood open to display our, what should be a 454 under the hood there, being that this is a 70 SS. Blue interior, which is a rather interesting choice of color, especially considering we have a black car with gold stripes. Nice side pipe detail on there. I like that these are kind of custom. You know, the Super B had carbs sticking out of the hood, or the air cleaners sticking out of the hood. And now we've got some side pipes on our Chevelle, so that's really cool. Again, plastic Krager wheels, but still very nice looking. We do have our... Ah, there you go. Let's see if we can focus on that. SS 454 badge there, although it isn't detailed on, so I wonder maybe a steady hand and a paint pen will correct that. Coming around to the back, we do have an all-black rear bumper. That's actually really interesting looking. There's our taillight details and the SS emblem in there. Gold stripes on the trunk, but they do not continue across the roof. Very interesting. You can see actually just the quality of the casting. So you see all the orange peel, and it just doesn't look great. So we'll grab a brand new Johnny Lightning. Let's see, where's a good one? Where's a good example? Something shiny, you know? Give me a good one. Everything has like a black roof. Hold on for me, 1 sec, folks. So I wanted to grab another Johnny Lightning with a painted roof for like a quick comparison under the light here, but every single Johnny Lightning I have on my shelf to my left has like a vinyl top, at least all the ones I was finding. But I did find my Monte Carlo. So you can just see the difference in the quality of paint. You know, this was just unboxed, just taken out of the box after almost 30 years. And it might even be the, not necessarily the paint, but the quality of the metal. You know, this metal may be pitted and, you know, not perfectly polished and smoothed out. Whereas on the newer castings, they seem like they take a little bit more time to smooth out the car before they paint it and everything. So just a little interesting detail I noticed there. Definitely kind of gives it more of a toy feel, but not too much, because the detail is still there, and it is still a really nice looking car. I like it a lot. Very, very cool. Pretty much the same card that we just saw with the Super B. Again, a really, really cool card. Here's your muscle T and cap. So, very cool stuff. We'll take one more nice, good long look at this Chevelle here. Very, very cool. I had a Johnny Lightning Chevelle when I was a little kid. It was red. It was red with a black roof. And I think it eventually lost a wheel. I'm not exactly sure whatever happened to it, but it would be cool to have that one back. Very, very cool car. So, let me just see if I can... Hold on 1 second. Okay, never mind. I was going to try to detail in the 454 SS badges on the fenders there, but actually, I'm going to park this next to the Chevelle. Or the El Camino. They both have the same gold stripes on them. Look at that. That's pretty cool looking. Bring that a little closer. You can focus on it. There you go. One being a 70, one being a 71. The El Camino is a 71. Still, really cool stuff. Some of my more classic collection. And here's our little collector's coin for the 70 Chevelle. I don't know if we looked at that or not, but there is the collector's coin. Also, very, very cool. So, we will get into our last two-pack here. Very early two-pack of the Classic Customs Corvettes. We have the 82 T-Top and the 65 Corvette Mako Shark. So we'll get our lift set up here and get these guys out of the box. Alright, so here is our 1982 Corvette T-Top, again with the same wheels that we've seen on the rest of the custom Corvettes. This one being more of a matte maroon or matte brown, flat brown, if you will, with nice black interior in there. And there's our T-tops up top, of course. Very cool looking car. Again, being the early 80s, late 70s for the Corvettes, these were making probably around or under 200 horsepower out of a 5.7 liter, 350 cubic inch Chevy V8. Not exactly the glory days for the Corvette, but still a very cool looking car, and certainly by no means any less collectible nowadays. They are certainly quite sought after, and a little bit of work and they would, you know, easily pick up some horsepower. Set of headers, different carburetor, or, you know, good exhaust on there, and you'll easily pick up some respectable power. But still a very cool looking car. Not a whole lot of badging or anything along the side of this guy. It does have a Corvette emblem on the rear there, as well as the taillights. No license plate or anything on there either. Similar to, where is it? The last time we saw this car. Right. There it is. Yeah, so last time we saw it, it was in a more of a matte silver. So there is both color variations of that guy. 82 being the last year for this body style. The first year was 1968. So one of the longest running Corvettes, over or about 14 years there, this body style. Underwent some changes throughout its development. The earlier models had a grab one down. Here is a 70 or 71 Corvette, so you can obviously see some of the similarities and differences, especially in the shape of the back window there. This is the earlier models had that recessed back window, whereas the late 70s and early 80s had the bubble back window, as well as the rears are obviously a little bit different. But still a very, very cool car. And we're actually going to keep this 71. We're going to keep that out because I'm going to need that in just a moment for another comparison. So we'll scoot this 82 T-top over and get our 65 Mako Shark onto the lift. So in the last Corvette video, I for some reason stumbled over trying to explain this. So during the time that this 1965 Corvette Mako Shark was in production, this is what Corvettes looked like. So these were your regular production Corvettes at the time. And then in 1965, the prototype for this, the third generation Corvette, came out, and this was the prototype. Prototype was also a word I was failing to remember how to use in the last video. I kept saying concept and mixing concept and prototype. But this is the prototype for the 1968 Corvette Mako Shark, or Corvette 3. Interestingly enough, we do have taillight details on this one. We've got 3 taillights per side. And the Mako Shark that came with the box set actually had chrome in the back here with no taillight details. So it's interesting to see that with a more detailed rear end now. So, very cool stuff there. Definitely do like the color on this one. I think I like the silver of the other Mako Shark, or yeah, the other 65 a little better, but this is kind of a cool buttercream sort of color. Very, very nice. And again, with the same exact wheels as the rest of the Corvettes in the series. So real quick, we'll, here, let's do this. I'll put this guy underneath, like that. There you go. That looks cool. And we'll take a look at the card here. So it does have authentic replicas of classic Corvettes, authentic Corvette paint colors, die-cast metal body and chassis. Now this guy, our copyright date is... Oh, sorry, my cat's being annoying now. Between the cat and the dog, they can't just let me peacefully record a video. 1996 is our copyright date on here. So there you go. Oh, now we want to look at this side. So there is the rest of the Corvettes, Classic Custom Corvette series. Hang on one second for me. Sorry, had to relocate the cat. She's driving me nuts. But here is the rest of our series, all 10 Johnny Lightning Classic Custom Corvettes. And more Classic Customs are on the way, so we'll take a look and see if we can't find more Classic Customs 10 packs for you guys, whether they be the whether they be Corvettes or something different. And then look for these other Johnny Lightning diecast replicas. Muscle Cars USA, 8 more models just rolled in, 18 so far. Dragsters USA, Famous Funny Cars, Pro Stocks, and Pro Modifieds. And Indianapolis 500 Champions collections. We've seen a couple of those too. Twin pack of winning Indy cars plus the pace car for that year. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it has two of the or it has the winning Indy car and the pace car. So that's pretty cool. I'll keep my eye out for that. And then the Wacky Winners, Wild and Outrageous Cars by famous model kit and car designer Tom Daniel. We saw one of those in the last video. So a lot of cool stuff in there. Let's see if, is there room for this? Oh, buddy. That's an issue. The card doesn't fit in the box. We'll stick it like that for now. For now. And real quick, I just wanted to show this to you guys too. The Corvette pack does come with a little 2-car, it tells you what each one is, so I might take this to the wall too, because that's pretty neat. So there is our 2 new Corvettes. One over the lift, one under the lift there. Neat look. So let me get this one back into the case, and we will clean the desk off and get everything new into the parking garage and start wrapping up today's video. Alright, so there is our 1970 Chevy Chevelle. Let me straighten you out here a little bit. The camera's a little crooked. Come on, there we go. There's the angle. So there's our 1970 Chevy Chevelle. Our 1970 Dodge Super B. I absolutely love that Super B. I think that one's going to be my favorite for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Our 65 Corvette Mako Shark. And then our 82 Corvette T-Top. So, sorry, I had to switch you around there. So that is all 4 of our new Johnny Lightnings for today's video. Make sure, if you enjoyed the video as much as I did, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me which car was your favorite, and I will see you guys in the next video.